Good morning. We are Monday, the 7th of March, and I'm so excited. Okay, as you may know, today is the deadline to register for the Fringe. I think actually you can register anytime for the Fringe, but if you want to be in their books or in their advertisement, it's today. And the university was going to give some fundings to some applicants to participate, because it's not free. So I had emailed them on Friday, and I was just waiting confirmation, but today was the deadline. Well, it's till 5, I have till 5 o'clock. But anyway, I was kind of stressed, not stressed. I didn't know if they were going to answer on time, so I figured if they don't answer on time, then I'll just pay for it. So today we got an answer. So, hi Alison, I can confirm the university will approve this. Amy from the Fringe will need to apply the fee waivers. Yes. I have now waived the fee in the system and you'll be able to finalize without paying. So obviously, I'm quite happy, because now I'm on the page and I'm gonna finalize it. I did it. There we go. Let me just check again. Yeah, so let's click to finalize. Oh, great. Finalize your insurance. Yes! This is such a relief, you don't understand. Well, I guess you do. Oh my god. It's just so, like, I can feel the stress of that leaving my body. I did it! You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say I did it. I did this. I did this. With the help of the Drama Society. Because, but fuck it. I did this, I had to get everything, so, okay, Megan did the poster, if you get credit. And they did help me fill up most of the thing, true. But, all this came with me. I did this. We did this. We're in the Fringe. Thank God. My God, it's complicated. Especially when you've never done it before, and especially when you're not sure of all the details, and especially when you don't get the details on time, and you're kind of worried, like, oh my God, so happy, so happy. Well, what a day to start. Also, today, my sister's book is coming out officially, so Ash and Salt is out. I'm gonna go into town because I need to buy some stuff for the workshop, but I'm also going to, it's a bit far, but fuck it, I'll go. I'm gonna go to W.H. Smith, see if the book is there. I'm not sure if it would be now, because it is published in Ireland, and I think I looked online where it would be sold, and I saw it on the W.H. Smith's website, but again, I'm not sure if they would have it in copies, but just in case, I'm gonna go there and check. I'm also preparing to do a post, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow's International Women's Day. And I want to make a post for Sarah. I thought International Women's Day was today, so I was going to oh, not only her book came out today, it's also International Women's Day in blue. So I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow to post it, and she doesn't know I'm doing that. God, say what you want about Sarah, but she's an impressive cookie. No, drama. I'm really saying yay. Ah, thank sweet Lord. And yeah, so then I'm just gonna go into town. I need to drop a package for Anya. Poor thing still has COVID. And yes. And then I need to do a bit of grocery shopping to, eat. I better go because I need to. I start at 1, but the time I go into town, and I might come back here beforehand, I'm not sure yet. But yes, I'm very happy. Now I don't have to worry about the Fringe, it's done. I think maybe apart from the insurance thing, it's done, so. Amazing. I'm so happy, and I'm so proud of myself. And there we go. I might film during the workshop, actually. That'll be fun, because I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. I know vaguely what I'm doing, but Alright. Bye, guys. left things with you guys. I think you saw a bit of the workshop I did. I don't know if I mentioned too much. I was supposed to split the workshop into 2 parts. So it's workshops we made up for our project. It wasn't given to us. So my first part was like I collected a lot of different ads and then categorized them like by what they were showing, whether it was watches, the brand itself, clothing, bags, etc., etc. Then from my research, I looked at one guy called Jeffkin, Jeffkin, 3 principles of what makes a good ad, and then I placed them at why I thought was a good ad or not a good ad. So even though I wanted to be objective, I realized it was kind of impossible to be that objective, because at the end of the day, the ads talk to you as an individual. So it's really fascinating, right? I'm really happy I changed this project. Yesterday I mainly did work, although I was supposed to be a 5-minute nap, but it ended up being I think an hour or a half an hour. I have catched up on a lot of my work, so I've been writing down the books that I had looked at and I knew I was going to use, but I just hadn't had time to take notes. These guys are from YouTube, and this is the last one, which was a bit difficult to read in some parts, but also that's where I got a lot of interesting theories. So I got a woman. I got one woman called Williamson who talks about how we identify with the ad, and that's actually what I wanted to do in the beginning. So, you know, in order to, an ad will talk to a group of people, but the group of people will assimilate it not as a group, but as an individual. So if I show an ad of a bag, you know, the ad people are trying to sell this bag, so they're selling it to several people. But if you look at the ad and you're interested by the bag, you know, you're going to see yourself maybe having that bag, you know, carrying that bag, or so you're not going to see people wearing that bag around you. You're just going to see maybe if you're interested in the bag. Do that make sense? I hope I do. So yeah, I continued. I got these photos printed. I'm supposed to print some others, but I've had a lot of issues with my printer. Why can things not go smoothly? I don't know. And then there was some photos of the workshop. They're quite small. I realized that after I printed them, but I don't like wasting paper, so I still put them there. I'm gonna write down what they were. And on this page, I'm just gonna put more of the photos printed out. In order for an ad to be good, the 3 basic principles is it has to be of interest and value to the reader, it has to be precise, gets to the point, and concise. So obviously all these ads, and I took ads from fashion magazines. I think it makes sense, especially for my CCS work. It's going to be on fashion design. No, it's going to be on fashion advertisement. However, it's going to be on controversial fashion advertisement. So today I was supposed to have a tutorial with Gavin. So my first surprise was that it arrived and I was the only one from my group, so I was a bit like, okay. And then I was told Gavin was ill, so we had to go in another group, so I went with Katie because Andrew already had like 6 or 7 people, something like that. So it made sense then. Katie only had 2 people with her, so I went with Katie. And she gave me a few good, interesting things to look at. I think it was a bit, I'm not sure she knows what I'm doing, to be honest, because she was like saying, oh yeah, you're doing representation of women in ad, and I was a bit like, no, that's my flatmate Maya who does that. But then I think she did understand, like, I am doing decoding, so I explained that one idea I have was to do a poster, a fake poster of an ad or something like that. I was thinking of using one of my friends to be in the ad and maybe do an object ad and kind of show, you know, here they are, and explain, and the ad would not say what it's selling. It's like, why do I want to be like her? Why do I want this object? And then I'm going to do a video where I'm explaining why you want that object. So she gave me a few interesting elements to do. So she said maybe you could look at ads that exist and do a voiceover. So I think I'll do that because, you know, it'll be a good exercise anyway. Also, I'm very conscious of time because we don't have that much time left anymore. And see, we're here, and then that's the rest, and we have to give our stuff here. Should be fine. Overall, pretty happy with this week. Got to do a lot of work and research, and I think the research actually paid off. And I really need to work on my essay now, because I think the essay, obviously, it's 40 credits, so I need to really work on that. So There we go. It's already 3 o'clock. I am picking up Lucy, one of the girls from drama, because we have 2 Lucys. I'm picking one of the Lucys up. She lives down the road where I live from. Well, down the hill. Picking her up, and then we're going to Tastebud events tonight. That's why I'm a bit like all dolled up. Hopefully someone will be able to feel me sing. I'm trying to sing Andante Andante from Mamma Mia. Well, from ABBA, excusez-moi. And I feel like it's a bit stuck because I think I still have a bit of flu symptoms, so I don't think it's that great. But who cares, it's more fun time anyway. I think Saturday I'm going to a party with a friend and we're going for dinner beforehand. Last information, so Sarah's book was officially out on Monday. I had gone to W.H. Smith and I even went to Waterstone to see if her book was there, but I think it's not there yet because it is an Irish book. It's been an Irish publisher, so if it's going to come out in England, it's going to be in a bit, I think. Hopefully soon enough, but you can order it online on Amazon and on W.H. Smith. I'll put the links if anyone's interested, but no pressure if you don't want to buy the book. I think it's worth it. I think it's a really... I read the book beforehand. Perks of being a sister. I think it's a good book. I think she wrote it very well. I think she should maybe think of writing more books. So, she tells her own story about what happens to kind of give an example to people. Then it gives you a checklist of things to do because, a lot of people don't necessarily, even myself or even Sarah didn't know a lot of the checklists you're supposed to do if you're a victim of sexual assault, and what your rights are, especially in Ireland. So I know she talks more about the Irish system, but it's checklists that people can have all over everywhere, and I think it's very important. And it's also a guide for like family members and friends, and I think that's very important if you want to be there for your friends or even again family members. And obviously everyone's going to be different, but I think it's a good start. I wish there wasn't a need for a book like this, but there is, and I'm so proud that she wrote it. She wrote it in a very short amount of time. She wrote it in 6 months while doing 2 jobs because she was a yoga teacher and a solicitor. So she was a bit stressed. Let's not lie about that. But she's done an amazing job, and she's really dedicated her time for this. And yeah, so Sarah, I'm really proud of you. Again, I know I've said it so many times now, but I don't think you're going to be tired of me saying it. So good job. Right, so it's already 3:15, so I better do some work. Yes, and then I shall go to Tastebuds. Right, see you later.
Take it easy with me, please. Touch me gently like a summer evening breeze. Take your time, make it slow. Andante, andante, just let the feeling grow.
Hello. I haven't really vlogged this week, although I thought I hadn't vlogged much last week, and turns out it still went around 20 minutes. I do talk a lot. It's crazy. Like, I talk a lot to just a camera. There's not even someone talking with me, and yet I'm able to, like, I don't know. Sometimes I amaze myself. Yeah, this week was actually okay. It wasn't as crazy as before, so yes. But I was still quite busy. Busy, but not crazy. That's a good quote. I should keep that. Keep it busy, but not crazy. I quite like this. I think I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna copyright it, so don't even try and steal my... No, it's probably already invented. Actually had a nice weekend. I did a lot of work on Friday, not too much yesterday. and I'm doing a bit more work today. So I've managed to kind of catch up a bit on the work. Not a lot on my essay, which again, I'm not sure if it's an essay or if it's going to be a pre-recorded presentation. But anyway, I am doing more research on that. I looked at the history of both the brands I'm looking at. I thought I wanted to start with American Apparel because American Apparel for me is a bit more, not, well, I don't want to say simple, but it's a bit more like what you would usually think of controversial ads, you know, there are a lot of sex, a lot of like, you know what I mean. But so right now I'm just trying to do an introduction. I know like a lot of people don't start with an introduction, they can do it a bit later, but it's just for me to have an idea. And I can always rework on it afterwards. I went with some friends to do some board game. Usually that happens every week. I hadn't been able to go for a while, so it was nice to go, even though the game we were playing was very complicated and I'm still not sure I understood the whole game. Then I went out with Maya and my friend Lauren. We went to go get food. We went to a sushi place. That was quite nice. Oh, and Tastebud also. I forgot to say about Tastebud. Tastebud was fun. I got to sing twice. Didn't sing as well as I wanted to, but I'm just like, no, it was a good fun. Carla and Ella and her sister came to join me, so it was quite fun. And so I don't know if we're going to do another Tastebud later. I think Joya mentioned doing a Summer Buds. That could be cool, but I don't know. And I finished editing just the photos and I've posted them now, so it's really nice to see everyone posting their photos on Instagram. So I'm happy. It's 22:05 already, and I haven't done much work today. I mainly cleaned up at the house. You know, same old. Yeah. And then I'm not sure exactly what's happening next week. Well, I know for tomorrow there's a workshop for like video or animation, so I'm gonna look at that. I know how to do it a bit, but you never know, you always learn more things, so I'm gonna go to that, have a talk with Andrew, and then yeah, so I need to kind of organize myself a bit for this week. So like I said, right now I'm just doing a bit of CCS work. I created a little video for just my studio work to kind of show deconstructed images, so it kind of looks like this. Basically I take elements out of the ads and you know, just to show different elements of the ad, like what's important, what's not important. Obviously that's what makes a whole ad, but it's kind of to show the different elements that maybe people don't think of, especially like the background or things like that. Just a little thing. It's kind of inspired by the workshop, and it's actually Katie who gave me the idea of that. So another thing I was thinking of doing is taking some commercial ads and, you know, speak above them and describe everything, because for my studio work I'd like to create kind of fake ads. I need to ask a friend actually if she could help me with that, where the person kind of describes like what it is about the ad, why are you interested in the ad, all these things. So yeah, I think it'll be cool. Right, it was just a little short hi, bye, so I'll see you all next week. Hope you're all well. Bye.